Next up, best team coverage of a news story.
And I just want to say, just looking at the finalists, I'm truly shocked that the Alternative Commentary Collective was not nominated for their tireless and soberless coverage of the time the Alternative Commentary Collective was indeed kicked out of the Cricket World Cup.
Terror arrives in Sydney. Radio Live Network. 2014 Election Aftermath. News Talk ZB Network. Fiji Election Coverage 2014. Radio Tirana, Auckland.
The winner is Terror Arrives in Sydney, Radio Live.
Martin Place, this is all live and happening right now.
Okay.
Our next award is Best Journalist, News or Sports.
The finalists are people.
Lloyd Burr, Radio Live Network. Jessica Williams, Radio Live Wellington. Katarina Williams, Radio Live Network. Wilhelmina Shrimpton, Radio Live Network.
And the winner is Jessica Williams, Radio Live Wellington.
Since the geopolitics scandal, the Prime Minister's tried to distance himself from blogger Cameron Slater.
The next award, I feel like Mel's here should really be presenting. He has a lot more to do with it than I do at the moment, but it is for Best Children's Program, and it's sponsored by New Zealand On Air and celebrates radio programs made specifically for our children.
Absolutely, the stuff we make for them is a lot better than the stuff they make for us. Take, for instance, my 18-month-old son, Cooper, made...
What did he do for you yesterday?
He made a finger painting in...
What was it made of?
His own poos. It was cool, man, but it's done.
Yeah. He had just seen Daddy do one. A picture. The finalists are...
Paint.
That's the story. Coast Network. The Great Big Kids Show. Tree Hut. Chad Awesome Sauce. Tree Hut. Crazy Kiwi Christmas Kids Show. CBA and NZME.
The winner is Chad Awesome Sauce. Tree Hut.
Another thrilling episode of Chad Awesome Sauce. Out there.
All right, don't forget to keep these tweets coming through as well. Hashtag NZ Radio Awards. We might just have a look at a couple more now if we can, actually. One's come through from Dominic Bowden. Says, try pausing a little more, boys. And if you get stuck, just pause between the pauses. Hashtag pro tips.
Yeah, thanks, Tom. That's great. That's great. Next one coming from NuiFM_official. When's the NZ Radio Awards on, and what's the dress code? Normal jandals or dress jandals?
Thank you. Geez, the Queen is
she?
Tweet us.
Bloody hell, that's unlikely.
Said Lizzie here. Which one of you slappers in New Zealand gave my grandson a hickey? Megan Sellers, I'm looking at you.
Wow, Megan. Right, on to our next category, Best Sports.
First up, Best Sports Presenter or Commentator.
It's actually going to be a little bit awkward.
Why?
Yeah.
Why?
You know?
Are you waiting for absolute scenes?
That was on TV.
Yeah, but it's not nominated, bro.
Oh, yeah. No,
The
it's not.
finalists. Let's go to the finalists.
Oh, yeah, look at that.
The Alternative Commentary Collective. iHeartRadio Network. Tony Veach. News Talk ZB and Radio Sport Network. Martin Devlin. Radio Sport Network.
The winner is Tony Veach, News Talk ZB and Radio Sport Network.
My name is Lee Winston and I'm a cheat. Yeah. Is that how you feel? Oh.
All right, now, Best Sports Story or Event. The finalists are...
Matthew Elliott sacking. Radio Sport Network. All Blacks End of Year Tour. News Talk ZB and Radio Sport Networks. Spates Coast to Coast Longest Day. News Talk ZB Christchurch.
And the winner is Spates Coast to Coast Longest Day. News Talk ZB Christchurch.
This is the 2014 edition of The Longest Day of the Spates Coast to Coast.
Well done. And now to a very special award which draws nominees from a range of disciplines. Outstanding Contribution to Radio, which is sponsored by the Radio Broadcasters Association.
This premier award recognises a broadcaster whose efforts have really influenced and shaped the radio landscape.
As this is one of the premier awards, Bill Francis, Chief Executive of the RBA, will present this award to the recipient, so get on up here once it's announced.
Longevity is not the most important criteria for being awarded Outstanding Contribution to Radio. It's about how someone has influenced and enhanced the medium.
Our first Outstanding Contribution Award goes to someone who can boast both longevity and influence. Leighton Smith.
Unchallenged in the morning segment of talk radio for close to 30 years, Leighton eventually came to see that New Zealand was superior to his birthplace, Australia, and he set the benchmark for challenging and thought-provoking talkback. What's more, he's a bloody good guy. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Leighton Smith.
Alongside Paul Holmes, he was the ballast that helped turn News Talk ZB into the juggernaut it became.
You can if you want to, Leighton.
Yes,
Yeah,
come forward please,
absolutely.
Leighton.
Get in there.
Feels more like a sentence. 30 years at, well, 1ZB/News Talk ZB. Today I raised the subject. It came from an article in the Wall Street Journal about sensitive people. And it's a new discovery that they've made with regard to brain scanning and what have you. And there really are sensitive people. It's a category now officially. And about 20% of the population is rewarded by it. And it really means that what they've discovered is that some people are brought to tears more easily than others, more emotional, they react more to things like weddings and funerals and awards. I've got tears in my eyes. Thank you so much.
Well done. Our next category is for all the guys making us sound fantastic on air. Best technical production.
Yeah, these poor bastards we keep locked up away from natural light, minimal human contact throughout the day, bagging out ads all day to pay the bills so the rest of us can put food on the table or another train set in Marcus Lush's house.
First up, Station Imaging. The finalists are
Grant Brody, The Edge Network. Kieran Bell, ZM Network. Josh Wood, More FM Network.
The winner is Grant Brody, The Edge Network.
The Edge phone 6-1. Win a share of $10,000 instantly.
Next up, commercial production, and the finalists are
Waitaki District Council, Alan Larson, The Hits and News Talk ZB Oamaru. Spookers, Found Footage, Chris Herring, The Rock and the Edge, Auckland. Spookers, Six Santa, Chris Herring, The Rock and the Edge, Auckland.
Ladies and gentlemen, tight scoring means we have two winners. They are Spookers Found Footage and Spookers Six Santa. Both by Chris Herring, The Rock and the Edge, Auckland.
I'm now inside Spookers. They tell me it's like Halloween here.
Next, we move into Best Promotional Trailer. The finalists are
The Edge TV, Oompa Loompa, The Edge, Auckland. News Talk BC, News Talk ZB Network. ZM and Durex, Longest Night, ZM Network.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner is The Edge TV, Oompa Loompa, The Edge, Auckland.
The factory went broke, now we work for The Edge.
On to our next category. Best Spoken Program celebrates the skills and determination behind the best stories of 2014.
Best Spoken Programs is sponsored by New Zealand On Air.
First, we have Best Documentary, and the finalists are
Human Trafficking, News Talk ZB Network. News Talk BC, News Talk ZB Network. Christmas Truce, News Talk ZB Network. Journey around my scrotum, an afternoon with very little to do. 2015 Radio Awards voiceover guy.
I don't.
That's not actually one.
I actually don't think that's a finalist. I don't know if you.
But what a journey.
But
what a
geez.
sweaty journey.
Yeah. There's a lot of stubble and the winner is Christmas Truce, Christian Broadcasting Association and News Talk ZB Network.
Perhaps the most destructive and pointless kind of warfare ever. Young men.
Our next award, Best Daily or Weekly Series. The finalists are...
The Nutters Club with Mike King, News Talk ZB Network. KPMG Early Edition with Rachel Smalley, News Talk ZB Network. Sunday at 5, Radio Tirana, Auckland.
The winner is The Nutters Club with Mike King, News Talk ZB Network.
Topic tonight is drugs and alcohol. If you have any questions...
Right, the next award is Best Radio Website. The finalists are...
The Edge, The Rock, My FM,
and the winner is The Rock.
I'm supposed to remain impartial.
I think you are, bro. Shouldn't that be a GIF or a Vine or something? Just not a photo?
Ladies and gentlemen, it's now time for a special segment of the Radio Awards.
Yes, we'd like to take a moment to remember those that have passed away over the last year.
If you could all just quietly pay your respects while we read out the names of those who have contributed to our industry but are no longer with us.
Alex Robinson.
Peter Murphy.
DJ Suwane Filitonga.
Ron Wilkinson.
Les Andrews.
John Jones.
And Margaret Moore.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you very much.